When you were at Blackburn, you were in some promotion and relegation type scraps. I'm curious if what y'all are trying to accomplish now, getting back into the playoffs, reminds you of that a little bit. And what's the key to success?
Yeah, it does. Just goes to show every point matters, especially in this end part of the season. For me, it's the most important. It's the business side of the season is when you want your players to step up. Um, you want everyone to step up and stick their chest out and real fight for the one cause.
What was the when you were there?
Yeah.
What is it that y'all were doing well, other than the example you just mentioned, and what would apply to Atlanta United?
Um, it's not just one thing; it's everything. It's just everyone doing the best they can. Just know how important the moment is, how you might not get this opportunity again. Um, we said, like for example, Dax, for example, he's retiring at the end of the season, his last 4 games. So these opportunities don't come around often, so you have to make the most of them. And that's what I'm trying to do, trying to just focus on my job and help others around me, and yeah, and just have a real push at this end of the season.
Philadelphia is one of many teams that are also fighting for this spot. Obviously, y'all play there on Saturday. Um, what what is going to be difficult about that match?
A lot. It's going to be a tough game. Very good side, good players. They work really hard. But this is, if you want to get into the playoffs, you have to beat teams like this. You have to get results there, and it's something we're all up for. We're ready for the challenge, and yeah, I'm looking forward to going there and trying to keep a clean sheet.
Jason was asking versions of this question after the Red Bulls, but is there an advantage to playing Red Bulls, which Philadelphia's going to play similar, will play similar to Red Bulls, having just faced them?
Yeah, I'm not sure they're as direct as Red Bull, but they high energy. They pack out the middle of the pitch. Two centre forwards, the diamond midfield. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game. We're gonna have to be ready to win first, second balls in real fight and battle. And yeah, we're just looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully we can get a result.
Is that something that y'all did enough of against Red Bulls, winning the first, second balls?
Not first half, definitely not. Second half, I think yes. I think second half, uh, it would have been if like I hold my hands up for the goal. I said in the dressing room afterwards. It's just a poor clearance from me. It's just disappointing because, as I said before, these are the last final games, and this is where you want your big players to step up and make moments. So disappointed in myself for that. But the only way to rectify that is to have a big performance on Saturday, and I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I'm just going to try to rectify it, give it 100%, and then yeah, go from there. I think we're more than capable to get a result there and to get the 3 points. And like I said, if we would have won that 2-1, it would have been perfect away day.
Are you looking at the table? Are you aware of the?
Yeah, I look at the table. I look at who we're playing, who they're playing, goal difference. I look at everything. I look into detail a lot, every small thing. So yeah, I know what's to come. And some teams might have easier games, but like I said, if you want to be up there, you have to play the better teams and you have to win those games. So otherwise, what's the point? That's why we play football. You want to play against the better teams, better players, and be competitors.
I know 12 points is ideal, but how many points is it going to take to the minimum number of points is going to take to get one of these last, or likely last two slots?
It's hard to tell. Just depends how, like I said, teams in form. Roughly, if I was to guess, probably 39, 40 points is the minimum required. So yeah, we need at least 3 wins, which I think we can do. I don't see why not.
All right.
Looking at Philadelphia, the way they play, very physical matchup. Going into that match, how do you still keep your identity as a team when you are going up against an opponent that plays very, very physical?
I think it's having that composure. So I think first half it was something that we lacked. We're winning the battles, but it's just after the battles you have to have that 1 or 2 second composure on the ball to relax and pick out the passes. That's something I think that we didn't do first half against Red Bull. I think second half we did. So hopefully Philadelphia, we win the first, seconds, and then just have that composure to get your head up and be composed to find the first pass. Because a lot of times when you can do that against high pressure teams, that's when you can get through them.
All right.
Thank you.
You got an idea of the questions?
It's the same?
It'll be similar, yeah. I mean, at Bordeaux, you went through some relegation battles. I'm curious if what y'all are trying to do now reminds you of that, and what you have to do to be successful.
No, we have to stay together like a group and work hard every day. This is the only thing we have to do, and take one game at a time.
People say that, the one game at a time, but how do you do that, knowing how important every game is?
No, that what happened. It's history, you know, and we have to learn from it, and we have to move forward and looking forward. Now we have a tough game at Saturday against Philadelphia. It's gonna be maybe the hardest away matches this season, but we're gonna prepare well this week and be ready.
When you say one of the hardest matches, why is that?
Because they are in good form, and you know, we have a lot to play for. Because our ambition is to reach the playoffs. So yeah.
The past three matches, didn't get off to a good start against Nashville. A little bit better against Miami, maybe a little bit better against Red Bulls. Why have y'all not been able to kind of hit the ground running as soon as the whistle blows?
No, it's difficult to say, but yeah, you know, this league is very competitive, and it's very small margins to play, draw, or win the game. But yeah, we have to work hard every day and looking forward.
Do you watch the table? Are you aware of how many teams are competing for these?
Yeah, I watch the table, but it's going to be tight until the end. The only perk we have is that we have better goal difference than the other. It's just Philadelphia. But yeah, we have to focus on Philadelphia now, and we will see at the end.
Do you have a guess how many points it's going to take to get one of these last two slots?
It's difficult to say. You know, this league, sometimes a team win 5 in a row, and then after losing 6 in a row, so you never know. But we have to focus on ourselves and try to. We have 12 points to fight with, so yeah, we have to focus on ourselves and take so many points we can.
You and Lewis Morgan seem to have a little thing going on Saturday in that Red Bull match, a little digging at each other a little bit. Is that just natural part of the game?
How would you mean?
There was one point late in the game. And
yeah.
He was kind of standing over you, and you stood up over him, and I don't know.
Yeah, that we could see the goal in the additional time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, it's very frustrated, but we have to learn from it and moving forward. That's the only thing. Yeah.
I'll ask the same thing as Derrick. Philadelphia, really physical side. Going into that, how do you keep your composure as well as the teams heading into that match and still keeping your identity, but also getting ready to go up against a physical opponent?
Yeah, of course we have to be ready from the first minute, and of course to the referee whistle the yes. So yeah, we have to be ready, physical and mental. It's going to be a very tough game, and yeah, we have to give everything.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks,
you.
Stian. Appreciate it.